2011 probably doesn't mean anything to anybody in here. To me, it was the day to spread the word, to end the word. And the word I'm talking about is retarded. My mom has taught special education for almost 30 years. In that time, I've basically grown up around most of her students. She has her kids usually for 6 years. Some of them move away, some of them pass away. Various things will happen. But she teaches multi-disabled, medically fragile kids that are at a severe, profound level. So in that 6 years, we get a bond with the kids and with their families especially. So in my house, the R word is equivalent to the F word. You do not say it. I made the mistake one time, and I made a short bus joke in front of my mother. I'll never ever do that again. That was horrible. And I know a lot of people don't think about it because we hear it so much. And I know a lot of people are like, well, who does it offend? How can it offend anybody? One of my favorite comedians, his name is Ralphie May. He did a joke about a kid that he went to school with who wore a helmet because he was special ed. And they treated him just like any other kid. He spoke a little funny, but they were like, whatever, you're just like us. And I guess at the end of that show, a mother came up to him and said, I have a retarded son. That word offends me. And so Ralphie said, well, you're not retarded. Why would that offend you? And he is, so he doesn't understand it. And at first I was like, yeah, that's kind of true. But then I realized, no, there's different levels of severity. There's kids like my mom who are in wheelchairs. They can't talk. They can't feed themselves. They depend on people entirely to help them. But then there are kids who look and act just like us, and you wouldn't know anything was wrong with them until maybe they tried to read and they have a learning disability. And to them, that word it's a bad word. It really hurts them. The first time I was ever truly offended, I was at my old job, and a lady walked in, and the girl that was helping her said, I guess she had like a purse or a keychain, she had something, and she said, oh, that's really cute, where'd you get it from? And the girl goes, oh, I got it from that retarded people store. And I had my back to her. I was at the other counter putting postage on a package, and I was like, did you really just say that? And that retarded people store, it's called The Second Story. It's over by Putt-Putt, and mentally handicapped people work there, and they put together things like, they have jars of the ingredients that you just add water to, and then you make cookies out of it. Stuff like that. I mean, it's not something big, but it's something that gives them a purpose. It makes them feel part of society. And I was just completely shocked that somebody would say that word in that manner. Because I know a lot of us, we use it like if we're watching a video and somebody's on a skateboard and their face hits the pavement. They're like, oh, that's retarded. Like, that's how we use it generally. And I'm guilty of it too. I say it. I try not to, especially now, and as I've gotten older, I try really hard not to use that word. And I just think about, one person can make a difference. If we all in this room don't say a word, think that word. Think about how many people you come into contact with every single day. If you don't say that word around people, that's one less person they're going to hear it from. And the less they hear it, the less likely they are to use it. So really just think before you speak, because you never know if you're in public. The lady in front of you at the checkout counter, she may be a special education teacher. Her son may have Down syndrome. You never know. So think before you speak.